What's up, boys and girls? It's your boy Money Magic Mark, and we back again. Alright, got a special guest helping us out today. Alright, it's your boy, alright, Mr. Steamboat Willie himself, Mr. Mickey Mouse. Alright, what's up, Mickey? How you doing? Haha. Oh, that's good, pimpin'. Alright, there you go. Alright, so Mickey's gonna help us out today. Alright, so here we go right here. Alright, yeah, he can get him to chill over here. I don't know, he might fall. Alright, so Mickey's going to help us out today. Alright, there we go. Alright, so, like I said, boys and girls, it's your boy Money Mark. I am back again. Alright, back at you again with a great show as always. Alright, because I am Money Magic Mark. Alright, marvelous, awesome, gangster, intelligent, cool. Alright, which is your boy Money Mark. Alright, so, like I said, always got a great show for you today, but we've got to take it old school. Alright, so not exactly something new, but I recently got back into this game, and it's a whole following. Alright, it's a cult following. Alright, now if you try to look for it, some things are worth money, some things aren't, but I mean, Disney tried and they couldn't compete with Nintendo. So, I mean, Disney should stick to theme parks and TV shows and movies and, Pixar. So, but, I got to give them credit for trying to venture onto the video game business. But, they get credit for that. Alright, so, let's see what we got popping off today. Alright, intro. Yeah. Alright, and we're back. So, today we're going to talk about one of my favorite games on the series. Alright, Disney Infinity. Alright, now most of you might know Disney Infinity when it came out. Alright, it's this whole cult following. It's like, oh, we got the figures, we got this, got that, oh my god. Now when it first came out, I didn't know what to think. I'm like, Disney trying to cash in, these figures are so damn expensive. Nintendo, they try to compete with Nintendo. And then what, Skylander, but Skylanders is just like faded faster than Infinity. Alright, and Marvel Animation or Funimation or Marvel Battlegrounds or whatever. I can't remember the name of it. That's how popular it was. And we sold it at Target. So after the whole Toys to Life franchise is booming, Nintendo's like, yo, we got the market on the Amiibos. Alright, Disney and Activision, stay out of our business, alright? So, but they give it a good run. So, Disney came out with Disney Infinity, alright? And then they came out this whole thing. Now, with Nintendo, the Amiibos would just help you with the game, give you power-up and stuff. With the Infinity, you actually needed the stuff to play the game. So, with Disney Infinity, you would get action figures. Okay, so you would take a base like this. Alright, came out for all systems. Take a little base like this. Alright, or if you had a handheld system, 3DS or Vita, you would do this. Alright, this particular one is for the 3DS because it takes batteries. But the Vita when you plugged in, that's what you couldn't get the Vita, you plugged in and it was Bluetooth. So you had to plug that in. This one takes batteries and it was wireless. It was used RF, not NFC. RF. Alright. So this was the handheld version of it. Only 2 spots. The reason that the big ones have 2 spots is because of two-player game. Alright. So you would put the figure, so to speak. Alright. Let me just get my. We'll talk about figures more in a minute. Alright. So figure, you got Jasmine here from Aladdin. Put that on the base, alright, and then depending or not, you put either if you're in a toy box, you put a power disc, or if you're playing with somebody else, alright, you would put a thing over here. Alright, let's see, we got Rocket Raccoon Stream Pairing, playing with somebody else, put that right there, or if you have a level to play with, you put it right there. Alright? And then you go on about your business. And then you would play the game. All right. So, one more of these in a minute. All right. So, Disney Infinity came out with a splash. All right. It just came out. It just, monstered out of here. All right. All right, Nick. I'm gonna put you up here. All right. You can watch. All right. There you go. So he's gonna watch from over there. All right. So now, the first Disney Infinity came out. It was a whole big to-do. It was all the Marvel, everything. All right. Now the first Disney Infinity came out for PS3, 360, Wii, DS, PS Vita, I think. Yeah. So this was the very first Disney Infinity. All right. So this Infinity. Now we're gonna focus on. There was three, and there was a fourth one coming out. All right, but we're just gonna focus on the first two today, because the third one is a whole bigger one. All right. So we'll get to that one. No spoilers. All right. So this is the very first Disney Infinity right there. Okay. And then after that came Disney Infinity Deuce 2.0. Now this, while the first Infinity encompassed a whole bunch of Disney, they just mashed them all together. They put them in like a little smorgasbord of Disney. They have like, it was a Disney movie, Disney and Pixar. They just threw it in there. All right. So now, Disney Infinity, the first Disney Infinity, all right, came out with these little play sets. All right, what they call these little crystallized things over here. All right, looks like a little, kind of looks like an Infinity Stone, but it came out here. All right. Now, in the first series, this is a 3-in-1 thing, so that's pretty cool. It had Pirates, Monsters Inc., and Incredibles. All right. So, and there was you do that basically with characters. All right. So you have a crystal. These are only available. The crystal version of these figures were only available at Toys R Us. So there you go. It's Crystal, Mr. Incredible. You can use with these play sets over here. And this is dude from Monsters Inc. Lenny, I think his name is. I don't know. I knew it and I just blanked. I just blanked real hard. But here's a guy I didn't blank. Mike Wazowski. All right, you used him in the Monsters Inc. play set. All right, so use those with those play sets, and then after you would get and here we have Pirates of the Caribbean play set. This is all jumbled over down here. There's like Barbossa. Now tell me what became of my ship. Alright. It's Captain Barbossa for that one. Some more figures in here. Oh, here it is. Alright. Found it, finally. There's Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh, Captain Jack Sparrow. Savvy. You are by far the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so the Captain Jack Sparrow, that was one set. Alright, and then this was 3 sets. Alright, there. Let me clear some space over here. Alright, so then also with version 1. Just a few other ones. We had this is a Lone Ranger playset. All right, with Lone Ranger. Okay. Toy Story. Crystal Buzz Lightyear. I have all the regular ones. I just put the crystal ones for some reason. There we go. Buzz Lightyear. All right. Cars playset, and Mater. Yeah, get her done. All right, Mater. Mater is played by Larry the Cable Guy. All right, so that's how they couldn't pick a more perfect guy to play Mater than Larry the Cable Guy. All right, so now with that, focusing on the popularity of Disney Infinity, the first one, the second one blew up, I'm telling you, and Disney Infinity Volume 2. And they focused on more. See how this cover is nice and good and, nice and colorful? Alright? Look at this plain cover. Alright? So, Disney Infinity 2 was available for PS3, 360, PS4, Wii U, and Xbox One. Now, the bases, all right, these bad boys right here, the bases were interchangeable between PS3, PS4, Wii, and Wii U for these bases. But Microsoft got to do everything differently, so they had different bases altogether for Xbox 360 and Xbox One, a different frequency. All right, plug was the same, but you just had to keep buying. The one for Xbox One, I got the game for 99. I got this game for 99 cents. But the base, you go online with the base, is like 40 bucks. So hardly seems worth it. But now, with Volume 2, with the whole Marvel takeover thing, all right, the Marvel characters start showing up. Oh my God! Now this one, there wasn't that many playsets, but they just focused on the whole thing as a whole. All right. So we had over here, that's Volume 2. All right. So here we go. Here we had Spider-Man playset. There's only 3 of them. 3 playsets. Spider-Man playset. You had characters such as Venom. Okay. Then you had Avengers playset. Characters like Hulk Smash. Alright. And then you had one of the ones I like. Now, Spider-Man and Avengers use the same world. So you just switch out the story. But Guardians of the Galaxy is a whole different altogether because it's in space, obviously. And it wasn't on Earth because, the Guardians of the Galaxy, not Guardians of Earth. So it took place in the galaxy. Alright? So, and had all your favorite characters, such as Rocket Raccoon. Alright? Batista himself, Drax. Okay. Yondu. I Am Groot. And Ronan the Accuser. Alright, I have the rest, but let's not get into it. Alright, because we don't have a lot of time and a whole lot to cover. So, for Marvel version 2, rawr! Alright, those were only 3 playsets for 2, but it was massive. Alright, now, capitalizing on the success of that was Disney Infinity Volume 3, which was here and for PS3 and PS4. But we are going to go in depth on Volume 3 in a whole separate video. Alright, so I'm going to leave those for another time. Alright, so there we go. Now, with these successes, alright, with all 3, Marvel, and so a 4th was planned, you actually had power discs, or like I mentioned before, the power discs were, you put the power discs over here. The 2 types of power discs there were the round one, okay, which are power-ups, and if you put the power disc underneath. Let's say you put your level here, alright, then you put your power disc there, and then you put another one there, and then you put the corresponding action figure on there. All right, you put it on there. It would give you an extra power up or a different suit. Like if you put Iron Man, for example, we have Iron Man right here. If you put Iron Man, on his base, on his suit, see if I have him, yeah, right here. This is Iron Man's power-up disc. You can combine up to 2. So you can have an assist character, which is Captain Marvel, your assist character, and then Circle Iron Man, put it right there, and you put the figure right there on the base with an extra power-up. So you get I think it was the Mark IV costume with the Stars and Stripes costume. Yeah, that one was pretty dope. So it was really cool. All right, now those were the games. Those were the games over here. Now, for figures that didn't have their own level, that you can only use the play set inside that world. So let's say you can't use. Let's say we have the Cars play set from version 1. You can't use Iron Man in the Cars play set. They won't work. All right. So for those characters that are in the toy box, let's say we have characters like Jasmine. There's no Aladdin playset, so characters like that would go in the toy box. All right. Another example is let's say Maleficent didn't have their own, so you could use her in the toy box. And Donald Duck, you know, I can't do it good. So Donald Duck voice right there. All right. These characters you only use in your toy box. All right. So you could interact with other people's toy boxes, and with the toy boxes, see, you notice how it's the same shape. All right. You could put, instead of a level, you can put that in the toy box to change the theme. Or if you build a level, you got extra toy boxes, extra stuff. All right. So now, unfortunately, the service got shut down in 2016, right before they would come out with 4.0, because it wasn't very popular. Like I said, Nintendo, drove them out of business. All right. So, but you can still play offline. The only thing you won't be able to do is play other people online, upload your toy box to the Disney network and the Toy Box network, so you can't do all of that. It also means that for PS3, PS4, 360, and Xbox One, you won't be able to get all the achievements unless you got them back when the system was first active. All right, because now some of the achievements are you have to play multiplayer games and upload your toy box creations to the network, to the Disney network. All right. Now the service is shut down. Nowhere to do that. So after watching this video, if you're so inspired to take up Disney Infinity, you won't be able to play online. All right. So some of the and if you're an achievement hound, you probably already got these achievements, but you won't be able to get the achievements, the online achievements anymore. That's the only downside of it. All right. Unfortunately, I started on Disney Infinity a little late, so I just picked it back up and looking for all the characters. I unfortunately did not get all the online achievements, so I'm probably not going to get 100% in, 1.0 and 1.0, 2.0 and 3.0. I don't know if 1.0 was online. Maybe it was. All right, I'll have to check on that. So, there it is. All right, we're just about out of time here. So, just want to quickly wrap up. Over here, these are your, recap, these are your circular power discs, figures, bases, everything. 2.0. Alright. So, like I said, I'm really depressed that Infinity went out of business. They pulled the plug on it. I mean, I'm happy you still play the games. I love playing the games because they're so entertaining. Alright. You can always play sets. They're so entertaining and everything. I haven't even scratched the surface. I've only beaten 2. I've beaten Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy. But it's just like GTA, being that there's always, once you complete the main story mission, there's always side missions to complete, and that can keep you entertained for a long time. All right, so that I do believe is it. We've covered 1 and 2 this time. Stay tuned for 3. We're doing it 3 real big style. All right, so thank you for watching. What's your favorite Marvel character? All right, hit me in the comments below. New to the channel, subscribe, hit the alert button, like, comment, subscribe. All right, do your thing. What's your favorite Disney movie? What's your favorite, if you played Infinity? What's your favorite Infinity? All right. So, I am your boy Money Mark. Thank you for watching. On behalf of the GOAT, Mickey, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for Infinity version 3. All right, peace. Holla, holla.